Have you ever wondered how to gain complete control over yourself, overcome temptations, and build a happy, successful, and fulfilling life? You might find it hard to believe when faced with a sumptuous buffet, a quick money-making opportunity, or the lazy allure of sleeping in instead of getting on your Peloton bike. But did you know? Studies have shown that people with self-discipline are actually happier. Why is that? Because with discipline and self-control, we truly achieve many of the goals we care about. Self-discipline is the bridge between identified goals and accomplished goals. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." There are specific strategies you can implement to learn self-discipline and gain the willpower to live a happier, more fulfilling life. If you're looking to control your habits and choices, here are the 7 most powerful things you can do to master self-discipline, essential for a life beyond your comfort zone and possibly redefine the extraordinary. Join us on this journey and apply the strategies to not only build willpower and self-discipline, but also create a meaningful life. You will learn how to overcome all challenges, turn lofty goals into reality, and find deep satisfaction in every step you take. Let Stoic philosophy guide you, bringing strength and inner peace. Strategy number 1. Overcoming hardships builds resilience and strength. Life is always full of difficulties and challenges, and it is these moments that shape us, turning us into better versions of ourselves. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy." Difficulties in life are not obstacles to avoid, but challenges to overcome, helping to develop willpower and self-discipline, precious qualities that Stoic philosophy values. Life, although short, brings us its own challenges. These can be losses, failures, or unforeseen events. These difficulties not only test our mental strength, but also provide opportunities for us to train and develop our willpower. The biggest challenge is not the presence of difficulties, but how we face and overcome them. Overcoming challenges not only brings us a sense of success, but also helps build resilience and inner strength. Each time we face and overcome difficulties, we become more confident in our abilities. We not only become stronger, but also learn valuable lessons about patience, courage, and an unyielding spirit. To develop willpower, it is important to have a clear understanding of ourselves. Self-awareness not only helps us better understand our strengths and weaknesses, but also helps us identify our true goals and values in life. Personal awareness is a continuous process, requiring honesty and commitment. We need to regularly ask ourselves, am I on the right path? Am I living according to my values and goals? Developing willpower is not a quick or easy process. It requires time, effort, and perseverance. Just like physical training, willpower needs to be honed through daily challenges. Every day, We need to set small goals for ourselves and strive to achieve them. Each time we reach a goal, our willpower is strengthened a bit more. The important thing is to never give up and always maintain faith in ourselves and our abilities. The spirit of overcoming difficulties is one of the most important qualities that Stoic philosophy values. It not only helps us overcome current challenges, but also prepares us to face future difficulties. When we develop this spirit, we no longer fear life's events. Instead, we welcome them as opportunities to grow and learn. This does not mean we desire difficulties, but we are ready to face and overcome them with a strong and optimistic spirit. Thus, overcoming difficulties and challenges in life not only helps us develop willpower and self-discipline, but also helps us better understand ourselves and our true values in life. Remember, difficulties are not enemies, but teachers that help us grow and become stronger. Are you ready to face and overcome your challenges? Start today, and you will see yourself becoming stronger and more resilient each day. Strategy number 2. Effort alone is not sufficient for enhancing willpower. Have you ever wondered why sometimes, despite our best efforts, we still feel that our willpower isn't strong enough? Many people believe that effort is the key factor in building willpower and self-discipline. However, this viewpoint is only partially true. To truly enhance our willpower, we need to look beyond and understand that mere effort is not sufficient. Difficulties are not just challenges, but also precious opportunities for us to train and develop our willpower. When faced with adversity, people are often tested by their patience, mental strength, and endurance. These tough moments are lessons that help us understand our limits better and find ways to overcome them. Take the life of Thomas Edison, for example, the great inventor who had to endure thousands of failures before inventing the light bulb. Edison did not just keep trying, he also knew how to learn from the mistakes and hardships he encountered. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This shows that effort alone is not enough. We need to know how to face and learn from difficulties to cultivate strong willpower. Effort is an important part of building willpower, but without specific strategies and plans, our efforts can become futile. Someone who tries their hardest to exercise, but lacks a proper nutrition plan and adequate rest, will not achieve the best results. This demonstrates that effort must be accompanied by understanding and strategy. Another crucial factor is the support from the surrounding environment. A positive environment and encouragement from others can boost motivation and help us maintain our efforts. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This reminds us that our environment and the people around us significantly influence our ability to sustain willpower and effort. Rest and recovery are indispensable parts of building willpower. A person who always puts in effort without taking time to rest can easily become exhausted and lose motivation. Stoic philosophy also emphasizes the importance of balance between work and rest. Finally, self-awareness and reflection play key roles. We need to regularly evaluate and adjust our methods to ensure we are on the right path. Self-awareness helps us understand ourselves better, recognize our weaknesses, and find ways to improve. In summary, to truly enhance willpower and self-discipline, mere effort is not enough. We need to face and learn from difficulties, have specific strategies and plans, receive support from our environment, maintain a balance between work and rest, and continuously be self-aware and reflective. By combining all these factors, we can develop strong and sustainable willpower, helping us achieve our goals and live a meaningful life. We are curious to know, what difficulties have you experienced in your life, and how did you overcome them? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We look forward to hearing your opinions and stories so we can learn and grow together. Strategy number 3: building willpower through challenging activities. Imagine a blacksmith working beside a blazing fire. To create a sharp sword, he must continuously hammer the raw metal, gradually shaping and perfecting it with each strike. Similarly, our willpower is not something innate, but a quality that must be forged and developed through life's challenges and hardships. Just as the blacksmith faces high temperatures and intense heat to produce a perfect product, we must face challenges to build and strengthen our willpower. Building willpower begins with small challenges in daily life. This could be waking up early every morning, exercising regularly, or patiently learning a new skill. These activities are the foundation for us to train our willpower. When we face and overcome small difficulties, we gradually develop patience, determination, and self-confidence. In work, complex projects that require high concentration are excellent opportunities to train willpower. When faced with a project that demands a lot of time and effort, we must focus, persevere, and not give up. This is when our willpower is tested and strengthened. For example, when writing a book or researching a difficult topic, the writer needs not only knowledge, but also a strong will to overcome difficulties and continue pursuing the goal. Hours of intense work, continuous revisions, and persistent perseverance will eventually yield worthy results. Physical activities are among the most effective methods to train willpower. Sports not only train our muscles, but also help us develop patience, determination, and endurance. Take running a marathon, for example. At first, running a few kilometers might be a significant challenge. However, with each training session, our body and willpower gradually adapt and grow. When completing a marathon, we not only feel proud of our physical achievements, but also sense the strength of our willpower. Facing and overcoming the body's limits is clear evidence of the power of willpower. Take the example of Nick Vujicic, a famous motivational speaker and author of many inspiring books. Born without arms and legs, Nick faced enormous challenges from a young age. However, Instead of giving up, he decided to face difficulties and train his willpower. Nick learned to be independent, graduated from college, and became a global motivational speaker. Life's challenges helped him develop an iron will and a resilient spirit. Nick Vujicic's story is clear evidence of training willpower through challenges. Just as the blacksmith faces high temperatures and intense heat to create a sharp sword, we must face life's challenges to train our willpower. Starting with small challenges, continuing to practice in work and life, facing physical challenges, and persevering through failure, we will gradually build strong and resilient willpower. It is the challenges in life that help us develop willpower, achieve success, and live a meaningful life. Strategy number 4. Unlock your willpower and reach your full potential. Within every person lies an infinite potential, a source of energy and strength that can help them overcome any difficulty and achieve great accomplishments. This potential is not always apparent. It is often obscured by fear, lack of confidence, and mental barriers that we create for ourselves. Discovering this inner potential is a journey of unlocking the best within us, and willpower is the key to opening the door to this elevation. Willpower is the crucial element that helps us face and overcome all challenges in life. Lack of willpower and courage makes people easily give up when encountering difficulties. Many do not realize that it is the lack of willpower and courage that keeps them stuck in place, unable to move forward. They fear failure, loss, and the unknown. This fear holds them back, preventing them from discovering and harnessing their inner potential. Limiting oneself is when we set boundaries for ourselves, not daring to try new and challenging things. These limits often stem from a lack of confidence and self-esteem. We easily accept a safe, comfortable, but boring life instead of stepping out of our comfort zone and exploring our hidden abilities. To unlock willpower and reach maximum potential, we need to overcome these limits and believe in our abilities. Additionally, self-awareness is an important factor that helps us recognize our strengths and weaknesses. When we have a clear view of ourselves, we will know how to leverage our strengths and improve our weaknesses. This self-awareness helps us better understand our goals, values, and motivations. To achieve this, we need to engage in self-criticism and self-reflection, thereby finding the right path for development. Furthermore, challenges are opportunities for us to grow personally and explore our inner potential. Whenever we face a challenge, we need to use all our willpower and strength to overcome it. This process makes us stronger, more resilient, and more confident in our abilities. Challenges also teach us valuable lessons and train us in useful skills. Without challenges, life would become boring and meaningless. To illustrate these ideas, let's consider the story of Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychologist and author of the famous book, Man's Search for Meaning. During his time in the Nazi concentration camps in World War II, Frankl faced harsh and inhumane conditions. despite being deprived of everything. From material possessions to personal freedom, he remained steadfast in his willpower and courage. Frankl realized that even in the most severe circumstances, people could still find meaning and purpose in life. He encouraged those around him to seek meaning in every moment, no matter how small. By maintaining self-awareness and steadfast willpower, Frankl not only survived the hellish life in the concentration camp, but also developed a powerful life philosophy, helping millions of people worldwide find meaning and inner strength. Unlocking willpower is not just about overcoming current challenges, but also about discovering the endless potential within every person. This requires self-awareness, courage, and relentless determination. By facing challenges and surpassing self-imposed limits, we can maximize our abilities and achieve great accomplishments. As Viktor Frankl demonstrated, even in the toughest circumstances, strong willpower and courage can help us overcome any challenge and discover the best in life. Inspire others. What methods have helped you overcome self-imposed limits and discover your inner potential? Please leave your comments below and let's share experiences and learn from each other. Strategy number 5. Building willpower is a gradual process. In Stoic philosophy, the cultivation of willpower is considered a long journey, not the result of short-term efforts, but a synthesis of continuous and patient actions. This is especially true when we face challenges and difficulties in life. Continuing to engage in difficult activities not only helps us grow physically, but also brings about spiritual maturity. The challenges we face daily are opportunities to train our willpower and patience. In this process, we learn to endure, overcome, and ultimately triumph. Regularly putting ourselves in difficult situations not only makes us stronger, but also helps us develop self-control and discipline. In daily life, we also encounter similar challenges and difficulties. From facing work pressure and solving family issues to overcoming personal failures, all require us to have strong willpower and persistent patience. Like marathon runners, we need to keep striving, never giving up, overcoming challenges step by step to achieve our goals. Only when we do not give up and continue to move forward can we develop strong willpower and determination. Thus, building willpower is a long journey that requires patience. We need to continue facing challenges persistently to develop our determination and self-control. In Stoic philosophy, patience and perseverance are the most important virtues that help us overcome all difficulties and achieve our goals. To build strong willpower, we must accept that this is a long-term and continuous process. Continuing to engage in difficult activities not only helps us develop physically, but also brings about spiritual maturity. By persistently facing challenges, we will gradually build strong willpower and self-control, helping us overcome all difficulties in life and achieve our goals. Therefore, continue to face the difficulties and challenges in life. Each time we overcome a challenge, we take another step on the journey of building willpower and becoming a better version of ourselves. The important thing is to never give up, because every challenge is an opportunity for growth and maturity. Remember, willpower is not the result of short-term efforts, but the synthesis of continuous and patient actions. Strategy number 6. Build willpower by confronting your inner dialogue. Imagine standing on the peak of a high mountain, looking down at the valley below, where clouds enshroud the scene in a mystical and serene atmosphere. This mountain peak symbolizes the strong will we need to develop, and the journey to the summit represents a challenging and profound internal journey. In the philosophy of Stoicism, personal awareness is the foundation for all our actions and reactions. Personal awareness is the process of self-examination, self-analysis, and self-understanding. It is the moment when we look inward, not to judge, but to better understand our thoughts, feelings, and motives. It is through this awareness that we can begin the process of building willpower by engaging with our inner dialogue. The internal battle is an essential part of the journey to develop willpower. It is not a battle against the external world, but against internal elements: fear, anxiety, self-doubt, and other negative thoughts. This internal battle requires us to confront and understand these negative thoughts and feelings rather than avoiding or denying them. Imagine being a warrior, not with sword and armor, but with courage and patience, entering a battle with yourself to explore and conquer your deepest fears and insecurities. The internal conversation is the dialogue we have with ourselves every day. These are the self-talk, the thoughts that frequently appear in our minds. These conversations can build or destroy us. They can be a source of motivation or the cause of breakdowns. The positive or negative things we tell ourselves directly affect how we perceive and act. Therefore, controlling and transforming our internal dialogue is a crucial step in building willpower. Building willpower is a long-term process that requires patience, self-discipline, and determination. It involves not only the ability to persist through difficulties, but also the ability to regulate and control oneself. In this journey, the internal dialogue is crucial. We must learn to recognize negative thoughts, challenge them, and replace them with more positive and constructive thoughts. This not only helps us face challenges, but also develops a stronger and more resilient spirit. To illustrate this process, imagine facing a significant and challenging project. Negative internal dialogue might start with thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," "I will fail," or "people will judge me." These thoughts can make you feel anxious, fearful, and unwilling to continue. However, if you recognize these negative thoughts and replace them with more positive ones like, "I can do this," "I have prepared thoroughly," or "This is an opportunity for me to learn and grow," you will feel more confident and motivated to face the challenge. Ultimately, building willpower not only helps us achieve our goals, but also helps us become better versions of ourselves. As we face and conquer negative internal dialogues, we not only develop mental strength, but also create a more meaningful and satisfying life. It is a long and challenging journey, but the reward is a resilient spirit and a strong will, helping us overcome all difficulties and challenges in life. Have you ever experienced such negative internal dialogues? How can you change the way you talk to yourself to build stronger willpower? Take some time to reflect on these questions and start making small changes in your everyday life. Strategy number 7. Discovering willpower leads to fulfillment and self-discovery. As a Stoic philosopher, I believe that discovering willpower is not merely about achieving external accomplishments. It is a profound journey that leads to personal fulfillment and self-discovery. The essence of willpower lies in our ability to control our impulses, focus our energies, and persist in the face of adversity. This journey is transformative, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the realization of our true potential. To illustrate this concept, let us reflect on the life of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers and Roman emperors. Despite the immense pressures of his position, Marcus Aurelius demonstrated unwavering willpower and self-discipline. In his meditations, he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Through his writings, we see how his steadfast willpower enabled him to maintain inner peace and wisdom amid the turbulence of his reign. The journey to discovering willpower often begins with small, deliberate actions. For example, setting a goal to wake up early every morning and committing to it, regardless of external distractions, can be a powerful exercise in building willpower. As we consistently meet these small challenges, our confidence grows and we become more resilient. This gradual process of strengthening willpower fosters a sense of accomplishment and self-respect, which are integral to personal fulfillment. However, the path is not without its challenges. There will be moments of doubt and temptation where the easier choice beckons us away from our goals. It is in these moments that we must remember the teachings of Seneca, who advised, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Embracing difficulties with a Stoic mindset transforms them into opportunities for growth. By facing and overcoming these challenges, we discover our inner strength and capabilities, leading to profound self-discovery. In conclusion, discovering willpower is a journey that leads to both fulfillment and self-discovery. It is through the disciplined cultivation of our inner strength that we find freedom, achieve personal growth, and realize our true potential. As you embark on this journey, remember the wisdom of the Stoics and the transformative power of willpower.